Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here with a review for Aery Ancient Empires on Xbox. Now this is the newest game in the Aery Games franchise that's developed and published by Epic Games. Now this released on the 23rd of August 2024 and they were kind enough to send me a copy for this video review, so huge thank you to them for that. Now if you've ever checked out my videos before, you'll know I've covered quite a lot of the Aery games. There's been a absolute ton of them. You basically play as this like spirit-like bird, and you fly around and you have to collect like feathers or memories or things like that to progress the stories. Now these are mega chill games. Very easy completions for gamer score. You basically just play them from start to finish and you get like 100 G per level. It's great. They usually take between like an hour or two to complete. And you'll either collect so many on one level and they'll all be there and you can fly around and collect them, or you'll sort of follow them along, and when you collect one shard, the next one appears and you sort of follow around and collect them. Now, this one is the sort of one appears, then the next one appears when you collect it, and it sees you basically watching over ancient civilizations and seeing them evolve. There's a little bit of story at the beginning of each level which is narrated, and one thing that I will say, these games need to get their audio levels right. So when the narration's on at the beginning of the level, the music is quite blaring and it's harder to hear what they say. Luckily the text is on the screen, so it's not the end of the world, but it is a regular thing with the Aery games. Now, like I say, I've covered most of the franchise. I think there's two or three I may not have done videos for yet because I just haven't done some in a while and there's been a few new ones out. However, it's more of the same, and that's not a bad thing. You've still got the sort of slight boost button that they implemented a few games into the series, which is nice. You can do barrel rolls if you must, and you'll basically fly your way through a whole host of low poly environments. Now, to me, there was only a couple of levels here that seemed to have been like flipped from previous Epic Games' releases. There may be others because I haven't played some of the other games they've got, but the majority of them seemed quite new to me, or at least remixed enough that I couldn't remember them from playing previous like Aery games or the horror games or anything like that. Now, I felt this one was one of the best in terms of where the shards were placed. There was a lot in previous games where you would glitch out a lot if you went in a certain place, and I will say here, I had no problem with clipping in this release, which was nice. I didn't have any like locked or bugged like collectibles or achievements, which is always fantastic. Played from start to finish, great. There was a little bit of popping like they always have on the larger levels, and other than that, I think there was a couple of sections where I flew through a floor by accident, but it didn't reset me, which was always nice. I just flew back out of it, which, while it isn't great in terms of like you should really hit that, I'm not complaining because I would have had to start from the previous shard and then keep going again. But all in all, not a bad little game. Like I said, I always have fun playing these Aery games. They're just super chill. You end up flying around collecting between like 20 and sort of 35 shards across some nice, well like put together environments. I know they're low poly, but they do look really nice across all sorts. You have like there was like a Caribbean with pirate ships and stuff like that. There was an underwater section with like underwater ruins, a city with a giant castle in it and stuff. So a good variety of different levels to play through. And it's also running at up to 120 FPS with HDR10 as well. Priced £8.39 on Xbox, also available on other platforms as well if you don't have an Xbox, but great for achievement hunters. It's one of those games that's super easy for achievements, but is actually quite a nice use of like an hour or two. So check this one out if you've played any of the others and enjoyed them. Well, hit that like button guys, hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon for more gaming content. Bye for now.